Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you're a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of December 2nd through the 4th, 2022. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you are able to get some clarity. If you're wanting to book a personal reading, be sure to email me for a price list if you don't already have it. If you want to reach me by phone, it's a separate process, so make sure that you're first registered at Paid Communications. Request your callback. If I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon for the monthly Venus sign readings, and check me out on TikTok. Alright, so we have the overall energy as the Lovers. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Four of Swords. We have Judgment. Four of Cups. Seven of Cups. Strength. And Four of Pentacles. Alright. So the overall energies, you may feel like you're at a crossroads, or maybe you're dealing with some sort of decision. I feel like maybe someone is being placed in your life for a reason, whether it's romantic, whether it is, you know, pertaining to something else. It just seems like maybe there is something significant as to why someone is being put into your life. And I also feel that you could be introduced to someone at a time where, you know, you're in the middle of a crisis or a crossroad. And it seems like just as you were doing this, or just as you were doing that, here comes this person getting your attention and putting you on a different path. So in a sense, I kind of feel that maybe someone is getting ready to intervene your life, intervene the path that you were on. Including if maybe you were on this path and you were just single, you were minding your own business, then all of a sudden you make some sort of significant connection. Maybe you weren't thinking about a relationship until, you know, this person came into your life. If it's not in regards to a love situation, it still seems like you're at a crossroads. Something is placed inserted into your life, and you're like, oh, like, what is this? Hey, it's a new job opportunity. Hey, it's an opportunity to move. This is a new opportunity to be creative. It's like something is just being placed in front of you. Now, if you are in a relationship, I feel that you could be getting ready to deal with temptation. And it's kind of like the question of, are you going to bite from the apple? So I feel that, you know, there is basically a suggestion that's being whispered in your ear. And it's like, are you going to bite into the forbidden fruit? And something could be tricky, because I kind of feel like this is something that you thought about. This is something that you fantasized about. Something that you secretly desire. I feel if you're being tempted, though, that you are going to be strong. Or if you are in a relationship and your partner is being tempted, I feel like they're going to be strong. I feel like the temptation is there. Maybe someone is looking, but they're not touching. They're like, I could look, but, you know, I'm not going to touch. Stay away. Keep your distance. In a love situation, you could be dealing with either a Gemini, a Leo, could be another Capricorn if you're Capricorn. And it also could be someone that has Venus in Scorpio. I I do feel too that there's going to be some sort of past issue that resurfaces, especially if you've been patiently waiting to hear from someone, including, any type of application you put out. You're like, oh, let me just pray, let me meditate, and then let me focus on this in the meantime. And it looks like the minute you focus on something else after you put your intentions out into the universe, or you put your application out to companies, whatever you did, and all of a sudden you get some sort of response. Now, it does look like you ignore somebody's phone call or something. You know that something is calling your attention, and you're ignoring it. Even if this is just your intuition might be screaming at you about something like, do this now, do this. And you're just like, like, I don't know why, but it just seems like you are not in the mood to do something. You're not in the mood for something. Something has you in your feelings. I just kind of feel like you're like, I'm not ready. I don't want to look. I don't want to answer. I don't want to. So I don't know. Your emotions might be clouding your judgment. You could also have like this opportunity in front of you, and you're like, I don't want it right now. Come back later. Now, this can go back to that situation if you're in a relationship and, this person's trying to get your attention. It's like you might want this person, like you fantasized about it, but you're loyal. So you're not going to take the bait. I feel like you are being very strong and, controlling yourself very well. I'm just concerned about if this is some sort of important, or something needs like your immediate response. Like if it's not nothing to do with love, but it's like something else. I don't know why you're ignoring it. And it could be a call from your dream job. It could be that you're just holding out for something better. Maybe you want it, but you at the same time you feel like you don't want to cave in. You're like, no, I know I could get a better offer, or I know this other place is going to call back. I just need to hold on. Whatever's going on, I feel like you're choosing to wait or hold on. Even if, you're being tempted to leave a relationship, I feel like maybe you're choosing to just wait. You're like, not yet. Let me just hold on to this relationship and see what happens. Somebody also may be trying to get you to open up to them or to share a secret with them. But I feel like maybe you don't trust this person, or you're just like, not yet. I feel like maybe you're not sure if you could trust this person. Even if somebody is sharing like a lot of information or a lot of personal things with you, or they share something very deep with you, and you're like, man, like, I appreciate you sharing that, but I'm not ready to share this right now. So, yeah, I feel like you're not going to open up to somebody unless you're ready to. You're not going to respond until you're ready to. You are also coming off a little stubborn and or selfish this weekend. Maybe you don't want to share. In a relationship, this could also be someone who's coming off possessive. I feel like someone also has like a large dog or pet, especially like a collie. A collie or a labradoodle? Is it labradoodle? With you, I'm seeing 444, so there may be something significant in regards to your stability and your foundation. Now also, you could be the one trying to get someone's attention, and this person wants to respond to you, but they're holding out for some reason. I don't know if they don't fully trust you. Something's definitely trying to get your attention. For some of you, it's a soulmate for sure. Somebody's trying to apologize. And I feel like maybe you are very surprised at the fact that someone is saying that they're sorry. Or maybe you're the one trying to apologize to someone. They're very surprised, but they're still being reserved and not really jumping at the chance to accept your apology. I feel like something also happens out of the blue. And I feel like maybe the reason why someone reaches out to you, if it's about emotional matters, I feel like it's because they had some sort of realization, some sort of awakening, that someone didn't realize how much they loved you, or someone didn't realize how much you impacted their lives. So I feel like because someone has like this awakening, they're reaching out to you. If you feel like you have a twin flame, it's possible that you could hear from your twin. I feel like you guys are doing a lot of daydreaming or fantasizing too. You may be, if you're ignoring someone, it may be because you feel like you're still healing, or that you need to heal. I feel like you also are needing someone to be patient with you. I feel like you want somebody to be patient with you. Definitely seems like there's someone who wants to make peace or who wants to reconcile, but the other person isn't cooperating. Someone seems to want what they can't have, or they do want some sort of forbidden fruit. Either you want it, or somebody is viewing you in this way. Someone is observing you and wanting to be with you. Maybe someone is keeping their distance because they know you're in a relationship. I do feel like you have a secret admirer, or someone is fantasizing about being with you, or vice versa. It's possible too that someone is just secretly pursuing you, and like someone has this fantasy that you're going to be together, and they're like, this is them like secretly claiming you and pursuing you. Now, it's also possible that someone has not let you go, or someone is refusing to move on because they feel like, no, we belong together. They still believe in that fantasy of you and them being together. I feel like you also may experience some sort of telepathic connection with somebody. Sometimes too, it's like one of those situations where as soon as you open up your whatever app, that person is in your timeline, like they're the first person there. That might be a sign that they were thinking about you. For some of you, it is more so just an illusion. And for some of you, it's actually just trying to confirm that, yeah, this person is thinking about you. It could be that someone is also just trying to play cool. Yeah, someone could be trying to play cool or hard to get. Someone may be trying to throw you off track. I don't know. I still feel like there's the potential of somebody playing mind games, and that's what you're trying to stay away from. You're like, no, they're playing mind games. Like, this person is still only communicating indirectly, so I'm not responding until they communicate directly. So for some of you, it might be about that. I feel like somebody is trying to trick you into communicating with them in some way. They're going to find a clever way to get you to respond to them. They're going to figure it out. Someone also could be following you from a fake profile just to observe you, just so that they can pick your brain and understand, you know, they want to understand you, your psychology. They're psychoanalyzing you. So they will know the right things to say to you to get some sort of response. And they know this because they're like aware of, you know, maybe your activity or things that you've said on publicly. If you don't have social media, that part isn't for you, but this is for those of you that have social media and are active on it. I feel like somebody is trying so hard not to open Pandora's box, but it's like, I feel like you are unaware of how much somebody is desiring you, how bad somebody wants you. And they are trying so hard not to think about you or to look at you, look at your pictures. They're really trying hard. I feel like somebody is also hiding the fact that they're dealing with some kind of anxiety. Someone's dealing with anxiety or trust issues. This also could be why it's hard for you to entertain anybody who is, you know, not being serious with you. So that's another thing. I kind of feel like maybe you're like, you don't want to be entertained by anything unless it's real. And maybe you've got some sort of wall built up, or you're being very guarded because you're like, no, this person is, you know, I don't want to entertain the thought of somebody just flirting if they're not serious. Like, something's going on where I feel like you've got a wall built up. Again, this could be reverse. This is why someone is resisting you, because you're not, they don't want to entertain a thought of, you know, being with you unless you're serious. Someone doesn't fully trust you or you them. All right, so let's pull some energy cards. All right, what additional messages are there for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Storm warning. Woman holding a coin. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Overall energy, woman holding a heart. And there's that 44 again. And then dealing with your sacral chakra. So, I'm sorry, your root chakra. So I feel like, again, something is going on with your foundation. Something is going on where maybe you're needing to feel grounded, or you're needing to feel secure. I feel that something or somebody that you really care about, like, takes you by storm. You might have some sort of unexpected feelings for someone, or vice versa. Something just seems like it takes you by surprise. You could be going through some sort of emotional turmoil, or coming to grips with something. I feel like something also is going to shake up your foundation. So something is happening where you are needing to stabilize because something's being disrupted in your life. It's throwing you off. I feel like you're trying to stay grounded or you're trying to stay in check, but something is kind of like disruptive or disturbing your peace, shaking you up. I feel like you're trying to take your power back or you're trying to just stay in control of something. But I feel like this has a lot to do with like matters of the heart. Like maybe you don't realize that you still have feelings for someone, or maybe if it's a new love interest, it still catches you off guard. Seems like you are trying to take a practical approach in love. You're trying. I feel like you could do a good job at that, but on the inside, so it might be some sort of emotional storm. I also feel that you're going to feel very passionate this weekend in general. And I feel like you are like standing strong or being very firm in some sort of belief that you have or decision. Yeah, so those are the messages that I have for you guys. Hopefully some things resonated, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.